how are you doing? Welcome back to Grow with Sabrina. My name is Sabrina Hewland and I'm coming to you live from Marbella. Today I want to be explaining the difference between vision and goals and how most of us fail with it. So hopefully you'll get some golden nuggets from this that will help you write your visions and write your goals and the daily goals that you need to do in order to achieve these visions of yours. So, the first thing I want to explain is the difference between vision and goals. Now, you've heard how everyone will tell you, dream big, dream as big as you can, your dream should scare you. Yes, but your goals should not. Now, how does this explain, or how does this differentiate? You have your dreams, your aspirations, kind of your vision, where you see yourself 5 years, 10 years time, or even 2 years time. Like, make it always a little bit longer than what you're trying to envision yourself. Your vision is huge. It is literally like, if you one day think about having your own private jet, that is your vision. Is that realistic with your situation now? No, of course not. Well, some cases it might be. My situation, that is not realistic. But that is a vision. That is a big vision. Or to travel first class all around the world. That is a big vision. Will it be realistic with how your financial situation is or the work that you're doing? Probably not. But that's where the difference between goals and visions. A lot of us match our goals with exactly the same as the vision. Now, you might be thinking, okay, my vision is a private plane, so my goal is to be a millionaire, which means every single day I have to earn over 3,000 euros an hour, or is it a day? And then, oh, I only made 400 that day, and then it starts to demotivate you because your goal is way up there. You need to be grounded. You need to be, like I said yesterday, you are a houseplant, emotional houseplant. So you need to be grounded. You need to be within reality, but you need to have the big vision. But your goals should be daily steps. Now, do you need to push your goals a little bit more than the minimum? Of course, 100%. But if you're, for example, let's say you're in network marketing and your business is conversation, is talking to people, is networking. That's why it's called network marketing. And your goal is to talk to 20 people every single day, like new conversations. Then your goal should actually be a little bit higher, maybe 25 or 30. Don't put it 150. Because once you get to then 20 and you don't hit the 150, you add on those numbers the next day. And then the next day, oh my God, I've got like 300 people I need to talk to or find in one day. You're going to set yourself up for failure because you're expecting too much. It's the expectation gap compared to where your reality is. So imagine your dream life is like a chart. And your expectations are up here, but reality of your situation with what you're doing every single day is down here. Because there is only so much that you can do. There is only so much energy that you have. There's only so much creativity that you possess in a day. If you know this, then you are working very efficiently. If you don't know this, then I suggest you start working out, finding out when are your best times. When do you have most energy? When do you have lowest energy? When do you have most creativity? When do you not? When do you this? When do you that? All those different things. Because that will help you figure out when you need to be working your business and when you need to be doing other things. But getting back to the goal and the vision is you need to see that the expectation gap isn't this big. Because you have to figure out what vision you have. Like, what is your big vision? And then you have to summarize it, kind of like, what goals would you like to achieve? Now, you can have yearly goals, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Those don't have to necessarily be with your vision, because your vision could be that you're a millionaire and that you own loads of this and that, have this, and you have a family, and then it's like this, and you get to travel every day, blah, blah, whatever you want. Whatever your vision. But your vision is up here. Your yearly goals go a little bit below the vision. Your monthly goals go a little bit below the yearly goals. So your yearly goals, monthly goals, but then your daily goals should be step by step. Now, the way that I had this is like you want to climb Mount Everest. And the first thing you need to do is the vision. So the vision of climbing Mount Everest is maybe seeing the view from the top, or having the accomplishment of telling that story of how you did it. Whatever your reason is. But let's say that's your goal. Like your big vision is to climb Mount Everest. You want to be on the top, you want to have your picture taken on the top with the panoramic view. That is your goal. So you envision it, you see it, like you have to manifest. You see it, you start feeling it, you ask yourself, why do you want it? And you find your reason, you attach your emotions to it. Another subject for another day. And then you go to the basics. What are the basics that you have to complete every single day to climb Mount Everest? You have to walk. You have to start walking. One foot in front of the other. You have to start moving. But you can't walk in sandals and climb Mount Everest. Or you can't climb Mount Everest without having any water with you. So you have to also prepare mentally. But you don't just, that's the plan. The preparation is the plan. But you don't just sit in the plan, you also take an action. Maybe you don't, like you look at Mount Everest, because this is what we do. This is what I've done a lot, which is why this has become such an aha for me. Is I've looked at Mount Everest and I've gone, I need to get to the top. I need to get to that top. Okay. To get to the top, I need to have X amount of people contacted, or I need to have X amount of food. Let's say if it's Mount Everest, I need to have X amount of food with me. I need to have a tent. And then if it's bad weather, then I need to have this extra. I start to figure out, or I start to mentally analyze and think that I'm working out the kinks so I can do it perfectly. But what I'm doing is I'm stopping myself, because I'm giving myself all the negative aspects of what could go wrong. All the negative things that, oh, there's a cloud, there might be bad weather, what happens then? Will I be able to climb? Oh, I'll do it next year. That is what happens when we do vision and goals, is we put our goals as high as our visions. So we don't have anything that are small, daily, attainable steps that we can actually take. Now, the best way for you to do this is obviously write down your vision, which is huge. And don't be scared to go as big as you've ever wanted. Like, if your dream is to be a millionaire, say a billionaire. Like, go big. Come on. Like Eric Worre says, one of my mentors, he says, double it, then triple it. No, double it, then double it again. So whatever your income goal is, double it, and then double it again. That's your vision. But then, when it comes to your goals, figure out also big goals, but then figure out the daily steps that you need to take. For you to be a millionaire, if that's your big vision, your daily steps need to be your DMOs, your daily method of operation. What income producing activities do you have to do daily that isn't over exaggerated, but it isn't undervalued? It is in the middle, so that you know you will always kind of surpass it, of what you can do every day. For example, in network marketing, it is contacting people and asking people the question if they would like to join your business or purchase your products. That is what grows your business. Adding people to your list, that is what grows your business. General business, getting sales, that is what grows your business. So what are you then taking steps for every day that are small steps, but a little bit more than what the actual step is? So if your actual step is getting 2 sales every day, it should be 4, doubling it. If it is talking to 20 people every day, it should be 25 or 30. Don't double that number, because you don't want to be unrealistic for yourself, so your expectation is too high for what you can actually do. This is also why you have non-negotiable goals, daily method of operation. Also non-negotiable goals that you do every day. But your daily method of operation is like a goal, because it's something that you achieve at the end of the day because you've stuck to it. That is what will grow your business. That is what will grow your confidence. That is what will make you take action. that is what's going to get you to your vision. That is what's going to make this invisible castle that's floating up in the air become a reality. But if you don't have those small, attainable stepping stones as taking action in what it is that you want to achieve, and the expectation isn't like, I'm going to be a superstar, but I have no idea how to become a superstar. Start with becoming a better version of yourself. Or I want to be a millionaire, but I'm earning no money. Okay, figure out how you can start earning money. Is there a business opportunity that you want to join? Is there something that you want to invest in that can give you money? Now is the best time to earn money. Because the smart people now within this horrible recession time that we're going through, they are making money. They are not losing. The rest of the world are complaining that the bills are higher instead of thinking about how can I make more money. Instead of complaining that the electricity bill is so high, find something that can give you more money so that this doesn't worry you. That is how you become successful. You find a solution. You do your daily method of operation. Your vision and your goal is different. Your vision is big. Your goal is attainable. Because if you have, for example, if you've ever heard the story, let me know in the comments if you have, the story about the turtle and the rabbit, and how it is in that story that the turtle actually wins because the rabbit gets too cocky and then doesn't cross the finish line because he's like, ha ha, I got there. That's because the goal was exactly to just finishing, not running even further. So a mentor of mine told me today, she's like, yeah, because if you're planning, preparing to run a marathon, they don't go for how far it is that they actually have to run. They add on more so that they run exactly as fast as when they kept going past the finish line. Because if not, you slow down before you've attained your goal. Now, me, for example, I hate cleaning. I detest it. That is one of the things I really want as as a goal in my life, is have a cleaner. But I'm the type of person that can start cleaning but will not finish because I'm so close to my goal. Because my mind is going, oh, but you're so close, so maybe you should do something else. So my mind goes on something else. How many of you have done that? Let me know in the comments if you have. Because my goal wasn't more than just cleaning the house. So once I got close to the goal, I was like, oh, I'm nearly there. And that's when negative mindset, limiting beliefs, self-sabotage, all that kind of shit can kick in. But if my goal would be bigger, then I would still be able to pass what my original small goal was. That's why they always say double it or increase it. So if your goal is to get 3 customers a day, increase it to 5. If it's not attainable for you to get that a day, then analyze how many people do you have to realistically get in contact with, and then ask the question daily. And then make that, if you have to speak to 5 people and you have to ask the question to at least 1 every single day, make it a little bit higher. Speak to 7 people, ask the question to 3. Because then you know you're at least getting some type of result. Because that's all the goals is getting results. It's showing yourself that what you're doing is working. If your goals are up here with your vision, you are constantly proving to yourself that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that you've got a negative mind, that you're overanalyzing, that you're dreaming too big, you don't deserve your dreams, you don't deserve your vision, you will never get there. Those are 7 negative things before you've even started. How about let's not do that? How about we start with, okay, my vision, huge. My 5 years goals, huge. What are the daily actions I need to take? My daily actions, okay, I need to speak to 5 people every day, okay. Let me push it to 8 people, non-negotiable, have to speak to 8 new people every single day. How many questions do you need to ask? Okay, I need to ask at least 1 question every single day. That means, are they interested in the business or looking at the opportunity with the product? then you, or the service, depending on what network marketing company you are, or your actual business, getting sales. How many ads do you have to do? How many people do you need to put in front of your product to be able to get a sale? Whatever your business is, doesn't matter. You can involve network marketing or you can have traditional. Network marketing is always better because it's just better because it's personal development. Traditional business, it doesn't really get to that level of personal development. But then find the daily things that you have to. Now I know you probably like me, and I hate being told what to do. Give me a yes if that is you. I hate being told what to do, and I hate telling myself what to do. But you have to have some type of rule for yourself with how you run your business. It's like I said yesterday, if you listened to my live yesterday. You have to treat your business how you treat your child. Now, I was listening to Fraser Brooks, and shout out to him. He is literally my best mentor. He's grown so much, and he's making me grow so much, which is amazing. And he said, you don't, when you have a newborn baby, you don't feed it 3 months of food in one go, and then come back 3 months later and think it's going to survive by itself. Why do you do that with your business? You can't just give it an excess of expectations here, reality down here, but then I'm going to disappear for like 3 months and then think my business has grown itself. No. But in order to find out your vision and your goal, you have to find out where you are. Where are you right now? How much income have you made in the last year? How much income did you make the year before that? If it's network marketing, then focus on your network marketing company. Don't be scared of the numbers if they're low, because then at least you know how much you need to grow. And then you can assess properly the daily methods that you need to take every single day to improve your growth. Because that's what everything is about. It's about growing. It's about improving your life. I'm growing to improve my life, which helps me improve other people's lives. But unless I know exactly where I am, where I'm starting, I don't know how to get here. Because what if I'm here? What if I'm starting here? My goal is there. Then obviously I'm going to attain it a lot quicker. But if I'm starting down here, and my vision is already up there that you can't even see, then my expectation gap is very, very high. So then I have to figure out, okay, vision, scary. Goal, okay, a little bit less. Daily goals, daily stepping stones. When a child is learning how to walk, they fall over multiple times. You will do the same when it comes to your daily method of operation. But a child never gives up because it knows the goal is to be able to walk and eventually jog and eventually run. That is a goal that's kind of put into their mind. It's programmed in here. Same you need to do for your business. You need to program that goal, that daily thing that you're going to do. And the daily thing has to be a non-negotiable. When a child is starting to walk, first they learn how to crawl. So what do? You put the child on the stomach so they start to wiggle around. And then you try to lift them up and you move with them. The same you have to do with your business. You have to start where you are. If you're at a level where you can run, then you have to start running, not start crawling, because then you're kind of diminishing your potential, your power, your level. But if you don't know where you've started, where you're starting, there's no way you can get up here because you don't even know what you want here. Because it might be so unrealistic. Your vision will always be unrealistic, don't get me wrong. But your goal, your yearly goal, 3 years goal, 5 years goal, because your vision is huge. Your vision is your life. And obviously it will always change because you grow, you change, you evolve, you become a better person, you become a better version of yourself. You become the full potential that you've always wanted to be. And then maybe that potential changes as well. I mean, it's forever, it's a never-ending cycle. But if you know where you started, then you can know where you're going. Your stepping stones. Climbing Mount Everest, you have to actually walk, physically take one step in front of the other. Network marketing, you have to talk to people and ask them the question. Stepping stones, one in front of the other. Traditional business, you have to get sales. Stepping stone, how many people do you need to see your stuff? That's how it is with everything. It is the stepping stones in your life, personal development, the stepping stones, the action you take from what you learn. But if you're thinking personal development, I want to be guru, let's say that, I want to be the best guru, I want to give the best information, I want to teach everyone around the world, okay. But you've never read a book. You've never had any other knowledge than what you already know, and you're not learning new things, you ain't gonna get here because you're not doing the work down here. Now, the work down here will get you up there, but you need to do those non-negotiables. You need to hold yourself accountable. Accountability, big thing when it comes to vision and goals. But the main thing is understanding what are the daily things that will help you improve that goal or get to the vision, get closer to the vision. Maybe it takes you a year, maybe it takes you 6 months, maybe it takes you 5 years, 10 years. Does not matter. As long as you are actually moving, you're actually doing the work. Sitting scrolling on your social media and thinking that you're working your business because you sat on social media for 10 hours and you've downloaded a loads of reels, you've copied a lot of things, you've got loads of ideas, you have not worked your business, not even 1 second. Because that's not income producing activity. That does not work your business. First, you have to figure out what it is that you have to do. Then you can figure out the things that needs to be able to evolve to grow the things that you have to do. But go back to the foundation. When you're building a house, you need a foundation. You can't just put up the 4 walls and then think it's going to stand by itself. A little bit of wind and that blows down. A bad storm and that's gone. You need the foundation. So your foundation is knowing where you are and your daily steps that you have to take every day. Once you know that, then you can increase your daily steps. Then you can do a weekly goal, which is higher than what your daily is, because you're trying to increase your productivity, increase your level. But if you start with a monthly goal of earning, I don't know, let's say 7 grand a month, 7,000 euros a month, but you're not even talking to 2 people a day, you ain't gonna hit that goal. And then when it gets to the last week of that month, you're gonna feel so demotivated, you're gonna feel so angry at yourself, and like you failed because the expectation was too high. Vision, high expectations. Yearly, 5 years, 10 years goals, also high expectation. Not as high, a little bit lower. Daily, attainable goals, things that you know you can do, which is why you have the minimal things on the days where you are not good. But they are your non-negotiables. If your daily thing is to speak to 5 people every single day, regardless, if you have a bad day, then that you have to stick to regardless. Because if you're sick and you're a single parent and you have a child, guess what? You take care of the child regardless. You don't sit there telling the child, oh, but I do not feel well. I've got a high fever. I can't do this right now. That doesn't work. Same with your business. Your business is exactly the same. Your business needs the same amount of attention. Does it need 24 hours? No. But it needs those daily things that you have to stick to every single day in order to improve. Same with your personal development. Everything you learn, you need to implement or teach. I would say implement and teach, because then you get it more into yourself and then you'll see where it is you're growing and you'll have a record of it as well. But everything that you learn, you need to implement. Everything that you go through, you need to plan, do, review. You plan to do something, you did the thing, or you plan to do something and you didn't do the thing. Okay, then you review. Why didn't you do the thing? What excuse are you making? Or are you trying to push all your business within the time frame where you have no energy throughout the day? Like me, it gets to about 3, 4 o'clock and my energy is a lot lower. then from before that, and pretty much a little bit after that as well. It's like I have a period where my body just goes, okay, I'm tired now. And I want to sleep, I want to eat, I really don't want to do anything. So if I'm trying to push all my productive activity in that time frame, I'm not going to get anything done, because it will take me an hour to write out a quote and get the text and do the thing, or to talk to people. My energy is going to be like, this is interesting, you're going to love this, my business is awesome, you can earn money. No one's going to follow that energy. Everything you do comes from you, so your energy influences what you do. So figure out, when are you most productive? When do you have the high energy where you can go, yes, this is the time, I'm excited, I'm working my business, this is how much I have time, even if it's just 15 minutes. Then obviously you're not doing your business full time, you're doing it maybe partly or sometime. But even if it's just 15 minutes, if those 15 minutes you are fully energized and you are working your business, you will have more success than if you're trying to push it when you don't feel it. Or if you're trying to push it, but your daily goal is up here. Now, I've done this, guys. I've done this so many times, because I've mixed my goals with my vision. They've been hand in hand up here, so unrealistic that my whole body just went, I'm a failure. You're not meant to set yourself up for failure. You're meant to plan, do, review, so you set yourself up for success. That's why we have daily methods of operation. That's why you have accountability partner, assistant, whatever it is that you find that can hold you accountable. And you have your non-negotiables. Your non-negotiables are what your business is built on. It is the foundation of how you succeed. So think about, like I said yesterday, you're a houseplant, emotional houseplant. Think about how you treat other people in your life. Because if you're here, if you're listening to me, if you're like me, you probably care more about other people than you care about yourself. Drop yes in the comments if that's you. That's okay. We'll get to the self-love part. We'll get to the proper connecting with yourself and understanding that you're worthy more than others, not in a selfish way, but the more you help yourself, the more you can help others. It's a give and receive kind of world. But if you're that, it gives you joy to help others. Guess what? Your energy does not get joy from you using everything that you have to help other people instead of helping yourself first, so you have a reserve of energy. Yeah. Understand? The way that you're treating your business needs to be the way that you treat the best person in your life. Whoever in your life that you give the most attention to, the most respect, the most help, the most advice, all those things that you are literally there 150% regardless of what they've done to you, that's how you need to be in your business. Now, if you don't have that, then you need to kind of envision how it would be to treat someone like that. Or if you do treat yourself like that, maybe you do, and I'm so happy for you if you do. That is a hard place to come to, but it is attainable. If that is you, you need to do the same with your business. Taking time out of your business to do something that does not serve your goals or your vision or your daily method of operation should be a rule not to do. Does that mean that you can never see anyone that has nothing to do with your business? No, it does not mean that. It just means that you need to find and do your non-negotiables when you have the most amount of energy. Do not meet people that lower your energy or your frequency or your positivity or your creativity when you have the most energy and creativity. Because then you've just wasted that part of yourself on something that does not serve you. Did you maybe help the other person? Yes, but did they ask for your help? That's also the question. Because a lot of us, we give help to everyone that does not want it until we start helping ourselves. When you start helping yourself, that is when you will start attracting the people that will actually want to receive what it is that you're giving. and they will also give back to you because they were there for the right reasons in the first place. Everyone else that you're helping in the meantime, not for the right reasons. Hopefully you got some value from this. Let me know in the comments if you did. Follow me if you don't already follow me. Know that I appreciate you guys and I love you so much. And I'm back again tomorrow with another live at 1 p.m. CET time.